What's up, guys? Got a fish on the line. Fish on the line. We're out here. I'm not a bad catfish either. Let me show you what I got. Look at the net. We're out here fishing a tributary of Oyster Creek. Been here a few minutes. We already got a nice blue catfish. It's been a while since I've caught a blue. I tend to get a lot of channels. A lot of channel catfish. Oh shush. There we go. Hook's out. Got a nice fish. Not a bad sized one at that. You can hear him. Those noises are made by squeezing air out of his swim bladder. We caught this using a cage feeder. You can see all the slime on the line. Catfish tend to do that. It's really hot outside, so I want to go ahead and get this catfish back in the water. There he goes. Look at that. Gross, but cage feeder. Cage feeder does it again. And I was just getting ready to put out a second line using a boilie and a method feeder. So let me show you what I've got planned for this. Alright, now with a method feeder, what you've got is basically a flat weight with these ridges, these plastic ridges on the other side. You want a short trace down to your hook, and I'm using a bait screw instead of a, what do you call it, a boilie needle or a bait needle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bait here, which is dog food that I have soaked in Big Red soda, which is easily the most disgusting thing ever invented by a human. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this nice soft dog food, I'm going to put it in this plastic mold. I'm going to put in a few grains first, just enough to kind of get a few on the base. Then, this wind is really picking up. I'm trying to shield you guys from the wind as best I can. The wind and the sun, because it's really hot out here. I'm going to put our boilie into this right here. Pull the line down out the side just like this. Then I'm going to take the rest of our bait, pour it over the top, just like that. You take your method feeder, you come back over it, and you squish it down like so. And the theory is, and you know, it's very possible I've not soaked this bait long enough to work, we're going to find out. The theory is that you get the molded bait on top when you remove the mold, with your boilie or your hook bait right in the center. And actually that worked out really well. I'm very pleased with that. Let's get it out there. Man, that worked better than I anticipated. And we've got, we're going to two extremes here. On that rod, very light rod with 6-pound line. And then I've got this rod, which is easily strong enough to catch a small shark on, with the Penn Spinfisher reel, which I just love. But I love it because it's got a bait runner. So let's get this out. Alright, so first cast is the learning curve. Apparently I didn't soak that dog food long enough because it all just came flying out of the method feeder. So we're going to go with plan B. I'm going to use some of our regular ground bait here. It'll work just as well. Keep soaking this. I'm going to keep soaking this other bait. Let's get our boilie in the mold, just like before. This ground bait down over the top of it. It's a really good ground bait mix I've got going today. Quite pleased with it. Get our mold going. There we go. Squish it down in there like so. This stuff's nice and sticky, so it's going to stay on the way it should. There we go. And that boilie is right there, well presented for that carp. As they start picking that bait off, they're going to get that boilie in their mouth. We'll get a good hook set. Now this bait should stay on. And it does perfectly well. Whew, this channel is deep. This channel is easily 6 feet deep. Doesn't look it. Looks more like it's, 3 feet deep, but it's about 6 feet deep, which is good because they can hold bigger fish. We might have a fish on. something. Oh my goodness, it's actually a really big fish. It's barely putting up any fight, but it's actually a really big carp. There he goes. Now he's starting to wake up. Now he realizes he's hooked. He didn't realize I had him. Wow, this is actually a very, very nice fish. Let him fight it out a little bit. Yeah, there he goes. Now he's waking up. Turn this drag down just a bit. Yeah, just let him do a few turns. All right, let's see if we can get him in the net. All right, buddy. He's putting up a good fight. Okay, almost got him. Almost got him. Almost got him in the net. Ah! This is a good one, y'all. This is a good fish. Oh, he's so pretty. All right, here we have it. Nice common carp. Nice dark color too. Usually I pull them out and they're bright gold. This one's actually got a lot of nice distinguished black markings on him. Really pretty fish. He was hooked right in the corner of the lip, just like the rig is designed to do. Little cage feeder, which by the way is outfishing the method feeder 2/0, so, or 2-0 is it? I don't know, I don't play tennis. But yeah, here we go. What a result. That's fantastic. So let's put him back. What a beautiful fish. He's great. And I didn't even know he was on. He wasn't acting like a carp. He's actually acting like a turtle. So, very pleased. There you go, buddy. Get out of here. He's gone. Very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Now I am going to check this method feeder just to make sure, because I never would have known there was a carp on this line by the way it was acting. So I'm going to check this one and see if maybe that's the same case. Nada. We got our whole rig still intact, so I'm just going to cast it right back out. Alright, fish on, just took off like a bullet. Took off like a bullet. The bolt had its effect, but it is. Son of a gun. There's another, calm down. It's another catfish. And look at this one. This one's covered in deep punctures. Clearly been attacked by something. Yeah, probably a bigger fish. If I had to guess by the, good grief, by the pattern and the size across his body, probably a very, very large gar. I know there's loads of those in here. Okay, let's get him off the hook, get it back out. All right, here we go. You can see the deep punctures. Looks like something grabbed him, because there's a line here and a line here, meaning whatever grabbed him had a mouth about that wide. Be a really big, either a small alligator or a really big gar. And he got away. And I know it's got to be one of those two, because the number of tooth marks on him, just right up and down. Anyway, let's get him back. Swim to fight another day. Or something like that. We got another bite on the cage feeder. It's not a fish though, so I almost feel like a turtle detracts a point. Put him back. Well guys, that about does it for me today. So we got 2 catfish and a pretty decent carp, all on the cage feeder. We did nothing on the method feeder. Granted, there's a lot more extravagance you can do to utilize a method feeder. All types of attractants you can put in there, what have you. The presentation's probably not as good as it could have been. However, quite pleased with the cage feeder. That thing has caught me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish, and it's barely noon, so not a bad day. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll see you guys later.